Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, the Grand Canyon and Primeval world. Stop at Main Street Station, Frontierland and Mickey's Moontown. Last call.
Howdy folks, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. Please remain seated with hands, arms, feet, legs inside the train at all times. Parents, please supervise your children, making sure that they are fully away from the opening in the middle of the car. Our next stop is going to be Main Street Station, but before we get there, we're going to take a quick detour through the Grand Canyon and then go back in time to the Primeval world. You are free to take as many photos and videos as you would like, just as long as there is no flash photography, video, lighting, or any light-up toys or accessories visible. We do not want to scare away any of the wildlife. Thank you.
The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train.
Alrighty folks, we are pulling into Main Street Station. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop inside of the station. Once again, this is Main Street, USA. As a reminder, we do not have any elevators or ramps at the station, only stairs, cloth strollers, and wheelchairs will need to be folded until you get to the very bottom of the station. This is going to be your Sucker Park exit into California Adventure, the downtown Disney District, all Main Street shopping and dining, and much more. Once again, please remain seated until we come to a full and complete stop. Folks, the train will now be departing. As the train moves forward, we just ask that you please remain seated, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Most importantly, folks, we're going to ask that parents please supervise their children away from open area seating. Our next stop will be at Norton Square Station. Please be advised, folks, Norton Square Station will be your closest stop to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting on. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
At this time, we do ask that you please remain seated until the train makes a full and complete stop. Just a reminder, folks, this will be your closest stop to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And if you're exiting off at the station, folks, just please watch your step as you're getting off.
folks, the train will now be departing. As the train moves forward, we ask that you please remain seated, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Most importantly, folks, we're going to ask that parents please supervise their children. Next stop will be at Toontown Depot.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. Where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures. Frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie.
Alright folks, we're now entering Town Depot. At this time we do ask that you please remain seated until the train makes its full complete stop. And folks, if you're exiting at the station, all we ask is that you please watch your step as you're exiting the train. Alright folks, this train will now be departing. We do ask that you please remain seated, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs back to you. Most importantly folks, we're going to ask that parents please supervise their children away from the open area seating. Our next stop will be at Tomorrowland Station. But folks, please be advised, this train will be making one more trip around the park before we put it away for the night. So that means we will be making one more stop at Tomorrowland Station, Main Street, USA, New Orleans, and back here at Town Depot. Each of those stops will be your last chance to get off at each station of the night, just off this train.
Tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World. And, off in the distance, the majestic Matterhorn. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships, or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Alright folks, we're now entering Tomorrowland Station. At this time, we just ask that you please remain seated until the train makes a full complete stop. And folks, if you're exiting at the station, we do ask that you watch your step. Another reminder folks, this stop at Tomorrowland Station is the last chance you'll be get off from this train.
Stop at Main Street Station, Frontierland and Fantasy. Last call.
Alright folks, this train will now be departing. As the train moves forward, we do ask that you please remain seated, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Most importantly folks, we're going to ask that parents please supervise their children away from the open area seating. Our next stop will be on Main Street, USA, but before we head into Main Street, we will be making a detour through the Grand Canyon. As we go through the Grand Canyon, we do ask that there's no flash photography or flash recording of any kind. In addition to that, we do ask that all light up toys be turned off at this time. And just another reminder friends, this train is only going as far as Toontown Depot before putting away for the night. So we'll be making one more stop at Main Street, USA. one more stop at New Orleans, and one more at Town Depot.
Feet and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con manos.
returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us, and if you'll come back to...
Alright, folks, we're now entering Main Street, USA. At this time, we do ask that you please remain seated until the train moves to full complete stop. If you're exiting at this stop, folks, we do ask that you please watch your step. And another reminder, friends, this will be your last chance of the night to disembark at Main Street Station from this train.
train to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step as you get going. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Disneyland Railroad.
Okay.
We are currently on Holiday 5. So please remain fully seated.
Well, I got scheduling training like all this week, so I'll see you.
Parents, please supervise your
Do you
children.
close on
Keeping them
Saturday?
away from any train openings. You're seated on a bench on the last
Then I won't see you.
Up ahead, our next stop will be Town Depot. This will be the last stop for the night. We are going to wait the train. Again, we're on the way to Marsh. Fun-filled adventure. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
sharing stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these trails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait.
Alright, friends. This is our last stop of the night for this train to be putting away for the night. So we are on to the final stop once again. So we'll ask that everybody please disembark the train once we stop here at the station. Everyone please remain fully seated. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Disneyland Railroad. Have a wonderful night.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the